They say if you start early, you have more advantages in terms of making money, getting rich, getting lucky, getting more opportunities and so many things out there. In our 20s, we are still young, we have less responsibilities, we can take more risk and we can fail multiple times and still build everything from the ground up. How we decide to spend our 20s will determine our 30s, 40s, 50s and so on. So if you are in your 20s right now, here are 4 things that you can do to start becoming a high value person right from your 20s. You need to start with something that stays with you till your last breath. Something that teaches you the art of improving. And the best way to do it is simply to work on yourself. Something that makes you put in efforts and gives you result in return if you stick to it for a long time. By now, I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about health. So if you are in your 20s right now, you should work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. Imagine you have 2 versions of yourself. One version who is not very confident, who is not in good shape, who is not very attractive, clothes does not fit well, who is lazy, who is in bad shape. And the second version of yourself who is very confident, who is good looking, who has a good physique, clothes fit him well, he's very attractive, he's in good shape. Now which version of yourself will you prefer to become? If it's the second version, then what's stopping you from going to the gym? Working out every single day will teach you the art of showing up no matter what. It will teach you to be disciplined. It will teach you that if you have something to do, you will just go and do it irrespective of how you feel or what you feel. And at the end of the day, you are doing it for yourself to become better. So just go and do it. I am hungry right now. There is a shop nearby me, so I can just go out and bring me some food. But you know, by putting in little bit of efforts, what I choose to do? This. It's just a matter of choice. You are always provided with 2 options. One is a healthy option and another is an unhealthy option. What you choose will define who you are and who you are going to become. जब भी मैं eating healthy के बारे में बोलता हूँ, people start thinking कि अभी तो इसमें कितना ज़्यादा extra efforts डालना पड़ेगा, खुद से खाना बनाना पड़ेगा और ज़्यादा काम बढ़ जाएगा. No, the fact is अगर तुम completely बाहर का खाना बंद कर दोगे and सिर्फ अपने घर का बनाया हुआ खाना खाओगे, तुम 50 to 60% unhealthy option से cut down हो रहे हो. And it's a lot. सिर्फ अगर अपना घर का खाना खाओगे and बाहर का junk food से completely cut down हो जाओगे, you are still choosing a healthy lifestyle. Now that I have talked about the most basic things a human can do to become better, it's time to fill yourself up with something that will make you valuable, using which you can create some kind of impact or solve problem for others. It's time to learn some high value skills. Skills that will either help you to land a high paying job or help people solve some kind of problems and in return you get paid. You can learn to code, you can learn marketing, you can learn sales, you can learn digital marketing, you can learn video editing, you can in fact learn different languages so that you can start teaching those languages to people who wants to learn a new language. Remember that I'm not talking about getting rich overnight. I'm not talking about becoming successful overnight. These things will take time. It's just a matter of time. The longer you stick to it, the better you become. The entire system is built in such a way that will make middle class people like you and me forever be a part of this rat race. If you really want to break apart from this rat race and do something of your own, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to start your own business or start your own company or do something crazy. All I'm trying to say is if you want to do something that makes you happy and still end up paying all your bills without worrying about anything else, then it's still a win, right? And for that, you need to study other people. You need to learn from the experiences of other people. People who were once poor, people who were once middle class, but still managed to get out of the rat race and build something of their own. You need to start learning from people who you want to become. You need to start reading about successful people. You need to start learning about people who you think has done good enough in their life and you want to achieve maybe 1% of what they did. And you know what's the best way to do it? Start reading books. Start reading biography books. Start reading about businesses that great people made. so that you at least get to know what are the things that those people did in their life to get ahead of people like you and me, to get ahead of rest of the society. Only when you become aware of such things, you start expanding your horizon. You start knowing that shit like this exists, and if they can do it, somehow I can do it as well. I just have to write my own story. You need to start thinking like this. You need to stop playing the role of a victim, take responsibility of yourself and start taking actions. And for that, if you have nothing to do right now, use that time to read about someone who you want to become. Use that time to know about other people. Use that time to know what people did to become successful in their life. In the description box below, I will list out 5 books that I have read, and it completely changed my perspective on how economy works, how life works, and I think those are some of the great places to start from if you really want to expand your horizon. So reading books and learning about other people's experience is going to be extremely helpful, because college school में ये सब सिखाया नहीं जाता है. I know many people may get offended by this statement, but schools and colleges teaches you to become an employee, something that 99% of the people of this world are going to be. They're going to be an employee. And schools and colleges teaches you how to become a great employee. They do not teach you to become an entrepreneur. Whenever you talk about something big, people do not take you seriously. They think that you are crazy. Normal society does not teach you to become great. It teaches you to become employee. It teaches you to become average. You know, people who criticizes are often right, but visionaries change the world. So that was all about this video. If you think this video has added any kind of value to your life, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed to my channel, because I try to make content that not just help myself become better, but it helps you to become better as well. Like this video and share this video with your friends who is in their 20s. Till then, it's Shubhomoy signing off.